reached out to see a huge loft, 3,100 square feet, 1 bedroom is downstairs. The reason that this house is also a great house to sell, if you have people that have parents that are aging, bedroom downstairs, full bathroom. If they have children, it's a great playroom that they can still be on the main floor, and you have split level living. So you have this area and downstairs, and I would definitely invite you guys to come through, look at some of the other developments we have with finished models, and this is definitely one of those wow houses.
Okay, what plan is this? I'm sorry.
Harbor Oak. Harbor Oak.
Harbor Oak, okay,
Yep.
thank you.
Yeah, we're building a handful of these.
Hurricane
right now.
strap.
They don't last long, do they? This is one of those plants where, again, people snatch
It's
it
got a
up.
great flow to it. It's a very comfortable house.
Yeah, and that's
with an open floor plan that just.
Yeah.
So this house is probably, this neighborhood is going to run about 345.
This house.
Correct.
This neighborhood.
Correct.
My GPS is actually getting bring me through the front of.
Right.
To
But
the
came
dead
from where the
end
industrial
road.
area is.
Yeah,
or the-
to the dead end road.
Oh, okay.
Or down there.
So one of the things we pointed out when we first came up is all of this ductwork and system up above looks like a maze. There was a lot going on.
And
Believe it or not, there is a
also
design.
have a sales office.
And it looks like a
Correct.
spider.
Model right here.
So one of the things in new construction, no matter who the builder is,
Correct.
is that they have to submit a residential building plan for the HVAC system to make sure that they have the system sized properly, the ductwork is sized properly. One of the things you can tell buyers is that every home that's new should be able to maintain temperature within 4 degrees of thermostat. Thermostat's set and it's holding. Everywhere else in the house should relatively be that. And they actually have a lot of adjustments they can make if that's not being achieved throughout the home. So they have some dampers and some different scoops that they can work with to make sure that happens. 15 to 20 degrees below outdoor temperature. So we have 95 degrees. If we get it to 75, that's actually doing pretty good. You can imagine. But yeah, there's a lot of maze, a lot of ductwork up there. I encourage folks as minimal as possible not to store stuff on their AC attic platform. You want that area to be pretty free and clear in case you got to work on it or different things like that. We typically always locate our attic accesses in common areas. Some houses and some builders will put them in bedrooms. Our stance on that is it's a little easier for access. It's a little better for if you do have to have workers come through the home. You're not having to move a bed out of the way and do stuff like
Mine's
that.
in my upstairs hallway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of a newer practice. A lot of people don't realize this, but if your attic space is not completely cooled and conditioned, your roof will want to fly away like a hot air balloon. And it will create a lot of stress and uplift. So you'll see all these straps that we have throughout tying all the trusses back down to the framing, which there again ties back into the quick ties that go all the way down. So it's one continuous unit to try to get it back down to the concrete.
A spider web.
Like a spider web, that's right. Because I think a house of this size can create about 2,500 to 4,000 pounds of uplift. We do, and that's to help minimize it. So we run a ridge vent across the top, and we do corrugated soffit. So the idea is we want that air to come up, flow, and go out the top. Yep, and keep it cycling and circulating. We don't do the spray foam on the attic section. We do the blow-in foam just right on top of your head right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. Yeah. So the attic is a non-conditioned space. We do R30 here, and you can upgrade to an R38 and get thicker insulation in the attic if you want. But,
That 2x12. Why 2x12 there?
the only
Is
reason,
that called something? Or?
no, that's just for
Just
this
fits.
tray ceiling, and it fits there
That's
for
all.
it. Yep, exactly. So they just have to block that. One of the things they'll do on this tray ceiling is when we go to insulate it, they will actually use back insulation in places they're not going to get spray foam. So you can imagine it'd be really difficult to get spray blown in down over there. So they'll be coming through in about 2 days and putting the insulation in. I actually like to walk homeowners before the insulation gets in, personally. You can see the features a lot better. Insulation is kind of boring to them. They understand why it's there, but what it does, it covers up a lot of the quick ties. It covers up some of the other systems that we have. So I like to typically walk them whenever we have that. So those straps right there, there's a couple different manufacturers. It's quick tie. Yeah, the ones up there. Those are just hurricane straps. They do have a specific name from whichever manufacturer. Hurricane straps to hold it down. Yep. And it also adds to the uplift of the roof. So,
What do you call that? That stainless steel wire?
This right here?
Yeah.
This is our quick ties.
That's the quick, okay, that's right.
So this goes all the way from here
Yep.
down through the first floor like that. The other thing you might find throughout the home, buyers might ask you, see this funny looking thing right here? The only reason that's there is this stud was bowed out. And so they cut a hole, notch it, push it back, nail it back in over here. So you'll see these kind of throughout the house. One of the things I do when I do my frame checks is I go around with a level. One of the things buyers hate to see at the end of the day is when their wall makes big waves and stuff. So we go around with a level, and I mark it with paint and write bow on it and straighten it back up for them.
So, great question, and I'm glad you asked that. One of the things that I do all the time, and when I visit different offices, do presentations, or have people come out, or meet them for the first time, is explain that we build a ridiculous amount of spec homes. And so, what happens, first of all, we're the largest builder in the United States, and been doing it for 40 years. We're an actual corporation, not a local LLC. So, we have done this for a while and kind of know what we're doing. 700,000 houses we've built. So we find models that we know are going to sell. We start to do specs like we're doing now. So to answer your question, what I would say if you came in with a client and said, hey Jim, I have some folks that really look at a couple different models. We really like the Harbor Oak. Okay. Everything is a compromise, whether it's a relationship, best friend, spouse, whatever it might be. Right. The lot and the price. The color of the cabinet. So if you have someone that's coming here, especially from out of town, you're probably, with the exception of people that are dreaming that want you to drive them around, because they're going to be here in 3 years when they retire. Okay. Don't drive those people. Don't drive those people. Give them a map.
Unless they're your friend.
Listen,
It just happened, we were just like.
yeah, make sure they buy you lunch. But
They did.
I would say to you that, okay, so you like the Harbor Oak. What are you looking for? What color cabinets? I'll look in the system and I'll figure out if I have white, gray, espresso, whatever the color might be, and say to you, so instead of waiting, this house is going to cost you $355,000 if you build it, plus whatever else you're going to add on to it for your finishes. I have one that's got 90% of the things you're looking for that's already being built, but I can give you for like $340 because it's going to be some compromise. So to answer your question, sometimes that can be as fast as they can get their financing. Other times it can be 120 days. So start to finish in this neighborhood, in the city of Somerville, permitting is difficult. They understand the control that they have, and it takes about 2 months sometimes. Right. Other neighborhoods, it takes me 4 days, just to kind of give you a comparison. There's a lot of things to adjust through here. Yeah.
Supposedly it's to help control the.
You already have a lot.
Yeah, they're still.
Oh, it's like that. This house in Oyster Point is probably going to be about 750,000.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so close.
Correct.
Hear that? The same house.
Probably very similar to here.
Yeah,
So I've heard you bring that up a couple times.
Yeah, we're
I came to the office I'm in because of the broker.
Right.
Next.
That's nice.
I live on Wadmalaw.
Okay.
And I originally lived on.
Myself, Mondo, Brian, we make the process really easy. And, the key to this success is getting the transactions done. You'll go to real estate school, and they'll talk about what your legal requirements are, blah blah blah. Your job is to get as many customers and put them through the process without the right.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Additionally, so Terry, you're gonna pick up the phone. Hey Jim, the
So
Joneses.
you got your card in my hand before
And there's different personalities in different places that you work, and so you'll find somebody that you want to be your point of contact. But for instance, so you would call me and say, hey, the Joneses are coming into town. What do you have? They're looking for blah 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 blah. Here's the price point. I'm going to say, I've got this stuff.
Y'all must be from the same area.
No, me and him are. He and I are. No, but I just left. That's why I left. It sounded just like Paul.
Are we taking too long? Do you need us to come down?
Oh yeah, we'll go to air conditioning.
got two longtime salespeople here. Armando has been with us really, what, 5 years now?
5 years now.
He sells in here and he sells in the Summit, which is not far at all from here. If you've never been to the Summit, talk to Armando. It is a gorgeous community. And then Jim has been with us, a year now?
A year with